Maybe you're fishing tomorrow, maybe you're headed to an egg hunt or gathering with family for the holiday weekend. What kind of weather can we expect, Anthony?
Well, Stacey, it's going to be a pretty mild day tomorrow. We're talking about 50s in the morning, 70s in the afternoon, but there's going to be some chances for rain that we'll be dodging. Fortunately, we don't have any trout here in our backyard pond, but certainly a lot of the nearby creeks and all that will be filled with some trout. But yeah, speaking of just about the backyard, Atlas did a really good job with all these flowers and everything like that. It's certainly really feeling like spring, especially right now. So let's take a look at your weekend forecast. We're talking about highs in the 70s tomorrow with some peeps of sunshine. And then for Sunday, it's a little bit cooler. That front is passing through a little bit earlier. So for your sunrise services, we're talking about the possibility for some showers. But for the last 20 hours, take a look at this. I mean, we were stuck in the 40s for about 30, 36 hours. And then just like that, the sun came out and we're near 70 in our backyard right now. So here's the overall picture about what's happening right now. There's a weak front that's going to be passing through overnight, but it's technically a cold front. What this front is doing is igniting some showers that may pop up in your community this evening, maybe as you're having dinner. So we'll wait for this line to pass in. Right now we are mostly dry across northeast and central Pennsylvania. The winds are a bit breezy at times, but not too bad of an evening, especially with these temperatures. 70 in Stillwater. Williamsport, you're lagging a little bit behind there. You saw a few more clouds stick around, but if you got some sunshine, Richmondale, you're at 67. Lords Valley at 61. Here's a current view of Scranton, those upper level clouds, but the sun is making it feel a little bit good. And here's a view in Pottsville where you see the clouds have broken out. Take a look at this. It's just over the last hour or so, beautiful view there over the steeple of St. Patrick's Church. And I saw some people over in Blue Mountain. They're grooming, so apparently the ski season's still going on. Camelback said they're doing every weekend until they stop. So Friday, Saturdays, and Sundays. 6 o'clock, still looking good, 67 degrees. Should be mainly dry across the area, but later in the evening, we're watching the possibility of a couple of sprinkles. Overnight, 53 degrees, under partly cloudy skies, but that weak front will be passing through overnight, and that's what this is right here. So a couple in the northern tier will be waking up, let's say slightly chilly temperatures in the 40s. That front will weaken, and then a warm front will lift off further towards the north, and that's going to interject some warm air. Some isolated sprinkles you see here throughout the morning hours tomorrow. This is not going to ruin your fishing plans for tomorrow, but keep in mind we could see a couple sprinkles. And then as we get some daylight, self-igniting storms in the afternoon. And then into Sunday, here's that front that comes swinging in. But I want to show you live radar, Storm Tracker 16. Remember to download it. I'll give you a second, take a picture. It's going to be on here for. We'll keep on showing you it because it's a cool and neat feature to track those showers as we go into the weekend. Thank you so much, Rebecca, for sending in Willie. You have a excellent looking pup there. Those temperatures will be in the 70s for tomorrow for Willie, but again, a couple of isolated showers. And if you're making the commute, I'll be making the commute Sunday morning to see my uncle in South Pennsylvania. But if you're commuting tomorrow, maybe to see some family, do keep in mind there'll be a couple showers out for the afternoon. Something I will mention, that front will make areas in the northeast corner a little bit cooler, so we're talking about 60s, but if you're in central Pennsylvania, some of us may touch 80 for tomorrow. So here's that line of showers. Sorry for delaying it until now. Here's that line of showers. Here's that rough timing, 7 to 8 o'clock. So if you have a sunrise service, sunrise just about 7 o'clock, and then a little bit later onset for northeast Pennsylvania. And then the rest of your Sunday will just have some clouds and that cooler air beginning to filter in. So overnight, tonight, those temperatures getting into the 50s, and then tomorrow afternoon we get some sunshine, temperatures jump into the 70s, and this is your Sunday afternoon. Notice how it's much colder. We're talking about temperatures in the 50s, some may be in the 40s by the time you're having maybe an Easter dinner. When talking about rain amounts, I don't think everybody will see rain, especially with those spotty showers, but if you do see a brief downpour, we can be talking about a half an inch of rain. And I already know the creeks and streams are a little bit flowing a little bit heavy, especially with the rain that we've seen, so that'll only add to it. And then after that, we're talking about this cold air that's going to filter in. I'm not going to discount the possibility, Stacey, for some snowflakes Monday night into Tuesday, but it's not a snowstorm. Just keep in mind that you could see a couple flurries. It's going to be cold enough for flurries early next week, but not all too bad.
We are known to see flurries in April. That happens sometimes.
And that's going to happen Monday, Tuesday, looks like. So
thanks so much, Anthony.